Hey guys! So I will continue my review series of the mnemonic backup devices for mostly BIP39 mnemonic seed, and this time I will be speaking about this small little device, Blockplate. Basically it's not even a device, it's like the steel plate. Super simple, super easy to use. So let's tune into this video. So let's start this video from the explaining what's the BIP39 mnemonic, and basically that's the way of storing your seed not only for Bitcoin, also for different other cryptocurrencies. That's the standard wide in the cryptocurrency sphere. That allows you to store your like master key in the way of like storing 12 to 24 English or other languages words that are defined by four first letters. So if you have like the word abandon, which is the first word in this list, you only need A, B, A, N to basically store this word securely, and you need like 12 to 24 words, depends on what's your like length of the key, or like how secure you want it to be in the words of the like mnemonic way. So there are different devices on the market that allows you to do that. Most of them basically based on the tiles. So the original, the first device in this category, like the king of this category, is the crypto steel, something like that. Basically you've got this steel device and it opens. Inside you've got 24 slots, you can slide the tiles in, and it was like the original steel backup of your mnemonic. They came up with the design, they open sourced it, and many other projects use it, like the Billfodl, Kobo tablet. That they are using the same basically standard of how big this device is, how it opens, and how it stores the keys inside. So you've got these tiles and you're just sliding them in through the rails. Few years later, like few weeks ago, CryptoSteel announced this second device, which is like the capsule. So you store the words in the means of these tiles, but on this kind of shaft, and I would say that's much more secure. I really like the design and everything is great. But there are other ways of storing your mnemonic BIP39 seed phrase. So I will be speaking today about this thing, which is Blockplate. This completely different design. Basically you've got this steel plate. You've got two of these plates. On one side there is like 1 to 6, on the second side you've got 7 to 12. It means of the amount of like words, so you can store 24 words on two of these plates, 12 on each, 6 on each side. And let's speak about what's in the packaging. So the first thing that is in the packaging when you get it in the mail is the tamper-proof packaging. So basically you can store it in some kind of like deposit box or something like that, without being like scared about if somebody even sees opens your packaging and sees what's inside and just like back it up in some way, like your 24 words, and just hold it there and like lurk in your account to see how much Bitcoin you have. It won't happen if you store these things or any other like device in the tamper-proof packaging, because it would be apparent that somebody opened it, because tamper-proof packaging is the way of storing these things without like way of getting to the core of what's in the device without destroying the packaging itself. So yeah, I think that's a good touch that they are including these two bags for tamper-proof packaging. The second thing is automatic center punch. I think like that. So originally, so bear with me to the middle of this video when I try to punch the holes in this device, because I really didn't know how to use it. I thought you have to like punch it from the top, and me being like master in mechanical engineering and manufacturing, I'm facepalming right now a lot, because like it doesn't work like that. You just have to press it to the point when the pressure is so much that basically so some spring skips inside and does the punch for you. So you just have to gradually press it to the point of like being punched, and it will do it for you. So I'm stupid, and you guys now know how to use that, and you don't have to be as stupid as I was. So yeah, I feel terrible about that, being mechanical engineer, and oh, Jesus Christ. I shouldn't even do this video because I was so embarrassed. Okay, and the last thing in this packaging is the block plate, 2 plates of block plate, total for 24 words, and on every side, as I said, there are 6 words, so 6 times 4 columns, 6 times 4 letters columns. It has 26 rows for 26 letters of the English alphabet. Obviously for the mnemonic words we use mostly English alphabet. It won't work with any other languages, so that's fairly okay, because most of the backups are in English anyway. And what can I say about machining? It's super high quality. I think I got the version 2nd, so the grooves here on the plate itself, they are much deeper. I think it's like more clear what's there. And yeah, I really like the machining of it. Like, it's really nice in touch. Like, I like these things a lot, how they feel, how, like, this is something like tangible, like you can feel it. It's not like the key inside your like mobile phone, in your laptop, in your hardware wallet. It's something that you can feel, and it's really impressive in the way how some of these things feel like. I don't know, I'm like, again, like, it's my fetish. Like, I was mechanical engineer for a long time, and I really like this things, how they are machined, how they look like. I really like the small details about them. So yeah, I really think like machining is top quality for this thing. Obviously, like I wouldn't like say any bad words about this thing. Like, machining is super great. As I said, BIP39 format, I think you can't do anything else with that. I don't think you can store any like private keys, hexadecimal characters. That there are no letters, like there are no numbers on the side. So yeah, doesn't work this way. But also you can store Shamir backups in the way that there is like a short backup, 20 words. You can basically split your key into 2 of 3, 3 of 4, 1 of 4 if you want, but why? And in this way, you basically can store your keys in different places, in different ways, and still be secure in the way that you need this threshold 2 of 3 to basically unlock your whole seed. So this thing will work, I think, up to 20 words. So how it works? Basically, you take the word. My first word was body, and you basically take this word, take the first 4 letters, so B-U-D-D, and you look at the first, for the first word, you need the first column, so it will be B. You are finding the tile and just punching the hole in this tile. For the first word, second column, U, the same thing, punching the word in. First word, third column, letter D, 4th column, letter D, and so on. So my next word was honey, like the second word. So for the second word, first column is H, second column O, third column N, and 4th column E, because
HONE are only needed for like storing this whole word, only for first letters of the word. Sorry for that. And yeah, basically that's as simple. I think punching these words is much faster than using the tiles in the tiled device. So if you need many words to put in, I think that's faster. Also, like, I was doing it very hastily. Like, it wasn't my real seed. Like, this was the seed that I generated online, and I didn't have any money on it, so I just could like punch it in. But in the real world, just do some like marking first, like do the small marking on the letters, then double check, then please punch it in, and then double check again if it's not wrong, because in most of these cases, like, you want to be 100% sure that your seed, like your mnemonic, is really the mnemonic you want to store. So it's better to mark it first, as I said, and always double check. Also, you can use some kind of rule. I use this like part of packaging that they sent to basically like guide myself with the words, because when you go to like the tile 6, like the word 6, it's so far back that you don't really can like follow the letters properly, so you would rather use some kind of rule to do that. And yeah, I think that was pretty easy, honestly. Like, I didn't have much problem of doing that. Also, living in like the high-rise apartment, many flats here, I really was unsecure about how loud this punch thing would be. I thought I need some kind of mallet to do that and things like that, but it's really not that much. I will put the sounds of it in this video so you guys can hear how loud it is, but it's not really that loud. And yeah, so the holes are really visible, like maybe not on the video. Like, it's really hard to show them on video because these are like super small but super deep holes, and they are visible. I was like I had some problems with maybe in the design how much you can see this hole, but in the reality, when this Blockplate device came to my mail, these holes are really visible, and I would say it's really hard to replicate them. Like, even if the whole ceiling will go down on this Blockplate, I don't think it will punch it in the same way. Like, the holes made by the center punch are specific. Like, they look the same and they are super specific. It's really hard to punch the steel in the same way, I would say. So yeah, it's fast, it's sturdy. Like, it's only like a steel plate, so you can like bend it, you can do things with that, and it won't really be damaged in any way. So yeah, it's pretty good. Some cons to this design versus like using plates: it's non-reusable. So if you put your seed into one of these plates, it's forever. Like, you can't really like erase it. You can't remove some part of the material and do it again. It's forever. But I don't think that's a bad thing, because like, I had my Trezor bought about 3 years ago, and I'm still storing the seed for it. So it's, yeah, I don't think that's a problem, because storing the seed, you store it for a long time. You don't have to redo the seed every few months. With this new device that are coming in, I'm doing that a bit for myself. I like to use different hardware wallet. I like to experiment with the devices, with the storage, in the way how I store it. I use the Shamir split to store it in few places. So yeah, I experiment with that. But like, typical user, if you guys have like a backup for some kind of hardware wallet, I don't think that's a problem that you have this device forever, in a way. And yeah, the price, it cost about $70 US. I had to pay additional taxes for shipping to Canada. I live in Canada, so I had to pay additional taxes. Comparing to other devices like CryptoSteel Classic, $140 US, CryptoSteel Capsule, 80, and Billfodel, which is like the clone of CryptoSteel Cassette, about $80 as well. Kobo Tablet, very similar to CryptoSteel, $40. So Blockplate that costs about 70 plus 10 for center punch, it's like in the same range. So it depends what is your use case. If you really like this design, I don't think that's like overpriced for a storage device. I think that the price is fair. The quality, as I said, it's top notch. Usually users, sometimes even if they are in crypto, they have hard time knowing that you only need 4 first letters to store the mnemonic backup. There are even some crypto YouTubers that made this mistake, trying to store more than 4 first letters, and like they were confused on the other devices. But yeah, it's the instructions should be there, like in the packaging. So that's my feedback for the company, and I would say I really like that. I can't really use it for my thing right now because it's like one tile is destroyed. So maybe I will find a way of using it in some way, but we'll see. And yeah, if you are interested, the link to the shop is in the description below. I will also link their video on how they are setting it up for you guys to know it better, because I made some mistakes during that. The whole video is basically super short and explains how to do it like properly, like super properly. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I like this product. I would give it like endorsement at least, because it's not that cheap. It should be cheaper, like honestly. I would say these devices should be cheaper so people can use it more freely. But yeah, other than that, it has pretty good quality. I like everything about it. So let's end this video with that. If you like this video, please hit the like button underneath. If you didn't like it, please hit the dislike button and tell me what's wrong, maybe my face or whatever. And yeah, let's see each other in the next video. Bye.